We're going to complete Josh Smith's Georgia Form 500 EZ, his state tax return. The first thing we would need to do is go to the Georgia Department of Revenue's website and get their latest form of the 500 EZ. We would want to make sure that we gather any W-2s and 1099 INTs that he may have received. These will be the same forms that we have used for his federal tax form. So we're going to start out here with his Social Security number, fill that in. He doesn't have a spouse, so we'll come down here to his driver's license. We'll fill in his driver's license or his state ID number. And we'll leave Georgia because it is Georgia. We will fill in his legal first name, middle initial, last name, and fill in his address. All right, line 1. Use the federal adjusted gross income. So Josh's federal adjusted gross income is going to be his wages and his interest income added together. And that was 2577. Line 2. If your filing status is single, enter 7,300. Well, his filing status was single, so 7,300. And the form does the math for us. So line 3, subtract line 2 from line 1, and we get 0. Line 4, find the tax on the amount on line 3. Use the tax table. Well, the tax on zero income is 0, so that is correct. Line 5, low income tax credit. Not allowed if you are claimed as a dependent on another return, and he's claimed by his parents, so we'll leave that alone. Line 6 has already been calculated for us, which was to subtract line 5C from line 4, so we are good there. Line 7, Georgia income tax withheld. So we need to take a look at Josh's his W-2 and see how much was withheld, ABC store withheld. So that's his 1099 INT. Let's look at that since I've got it up. So if we look and line 17 here towards the bottom says state tax withheld. So First Bank didn't withhold anything. Let's see if ABC Store did. So ABC Store, yep, line 17, they did withhold $98.44. My gosh, where'd my tax form go? Found the tax form again, so we can continue on. So we were on line 7. So we looked at the W-2 and we saw that ABC Store did withhold $98.44. So that rounds down, unfortunately. So we'll put $98 right there. Line 8, if line 6 is larger than line 7, subtract line 7 from 6, this is the amount you owe. Well, Josh does not owe any taxes. So line 9 automatically did the math for us. This is the amount that he is going to get refunded. So lines 10 through 16 are all about charitable givings and totally up to Josh and you, whether or not you want to contribute. You can contribute $1 or more. This would reduce the amount of refund that you get, or if you owed money, it would increase the amount you're going to have to pay. So we're going to leave all of those blank. We'll go to page 2, and we can see that page 2 has already filled in Josh's Social Security number for us. It did line 9 for us. It shows that if we're getting a refund, which we are, that we're getting $98. Now we can go ahead and fill in Josh's bank information on line 21. And we can get that bank information off of his federal tax form. So his routing number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't tell anybody that's the same as his Social Security number because it normally is not. This just happened to be the fake numbers I was putting in. We'll put in his account information. Okay. And then we are ready for Josh to date it. So we would put in today's date right here, and the calendar pops up so we could just find the calendar. I'm going to leave that blank. And Josh would need to sign it right here, and he would put in his telephone number. And he would put in an email address in case the IRS needed to contact him. And we've got one more page to do, and this is page 3. And in page 3, basically what Georgia wants us to do is kind of, they want us to identify the income. So we'll start with his W-2. So we'll check W-2. On the W-2, there should be a ID employer. It's the federal identification number, and 139427. And we also had a 1099. So I'll check for under B, I'll check 1099. And that is a ID number. So 431766. And we can see that this form does not like the fake numbers I was making up, which is why it cleared them out. But once you've done that, then yeah, whatever. We're good. You can go ahead and print it. You're going and file it. You're either going to mail it with the W-2 attached, or you are going to file it electronically. Either way, and then we just sit back and we wait for the refund to appear in Josh's bank account.